Welcome to Understanding Organisations, Session 8, People Management. At the end of the session, you'll be able to identify the importance of effective people management, understand that effective organisations have a comprehensive learning journey for all their people, and then identify the steps in effective people management. Peter Drucker suggested that all organisations say routinely our greatest assets are our people, yet few practice what they preach, let alone truly believe it. People are the greatest asset in your organisation. The key is how we manage and motivate them to ensure organisational success. Investors in People says that people are organisations' most valuable resource and crucial to success. Investors in People is the national standard for best practice in people management. Research from Cranfield School of Management showed organisations who have the IIP award and effective people management processes has a positive impact on organisational improved financial performance, innovation in organisations, achievement of objectives. Investors in People organisations have excellent employee trust, commitment and cooperation, and advanced employee skills and behaviour. The relationship between good people management and success is proven. You'd be wise to go to the Investors in People website shown on this slide and interrogate Investors in People about what the Investors in People award is. People management practice is not ad hoc. It is a planned and reviewed process. Developing a learning culture where staff are continually learning and there's development for the benefit of the organisation is hard, but the benefits of effective people management are clear and proven. An effective organisation has a learning culture where all people involved, both paid and unpaid, are on a learning journey to develop themselves and to enable the organisation to achieve its objectives. To make this happen, organisations need effective practices from pre-recruitment through the early days in an organisation, constant ongoing support and development for people linked to objectives, and finally asking for feedback about the organisation when people leave. The people management journey. Effective recruitment. Spending time on recruitment is time-consuming and worthwhile. Getting the right person who can fit into an organisation, share its vision and values, and work with the team will prove invaluable in the long term. Effective recruitment is essential. Getting the right person for a role, but is worth an investment. Before any job or role is advertised, the organisation will have undertaken a review of what needs to be done, by who, what skills are required and how. Is it a job or is it a contract role? Is it a permanent job or is it a temporary job? Whatever the role, if it's a job description defining the role and its task needs to be developed. In addition, a person specification is developed which specifies essential and desirable skills, knowledge, attitudes and qualifications required to fulfill the role. A recruitment pack is often developed containing all the information a potential candidate requires. A rigorous recruitment process is conducted. This is often involving a range of people who will be involved in working with the new recruit. Once you've employed your new person, early days and effective induction is key. Once the person is recruited, a thorough induction program at organisation, role, department and individual level is required to ensure the new recruit is welcomed, has all the essential information, and is able to become productive as soon as possible. Induction is often ignored, and this is crucial as new employees make costly mistakes and can also undermine their confidence as in the early days they want to make a good impression. Thorough induction also ensures that organisations ensure that the new employee is safe and is fulfilling their role within the probationary period. If a newly appointed employee is welcomed and well inducted, this will affect their attitude to the organisation and ensure motivation and a positive morale. Induction programs often include a welcome to the organisation, a series of learning events, face-to-face, online, staff information on a website or handbook, a training needs analysis to identify the learning that a new recruit needs to be effective in the workplace. A new recruit needs a mentor or a coach to guide them. A new recruit needs regular feedback, support and guidance in early performance. Performance reviews can take place at 1 week, 1 month and at the end of the probation. The induction should be linked to organisational performance review program. Once an employee has completed their induction, they then should have regular feedback through an appraisal process. Regardless of being employed in an organisation for 12 months or 12 years, we all need regular feedback on our performance and a time to reflect back on successes and areas of development and looking forward to the future. Learning needs don't always have to be fulfilled by expensive training programs, but through coaching, on the job and work shadowing. Through the process of reflecting back on past achievement, future aspirations can be linked to organisational objectives. It's crucial that all support and development is linked to organisational development. Training needs are conducted, analysis are conducted, and a personal development plan linked to organisational outcomes can be developed. Any learning opportunities can be discussed and agreed. Many organisations require their people to keep a learning log and reflect on the value of any training courses, how they've applied new learning in the workplace. Exit interviews offer valuable information to organisations who are brave enough to conduct them. Departing employees offer honest feedback on the state of an organisation. This is a really valuable tool for those brave enough to conduct them. Training needs analysis. A learning needs analysis is the gap between what a person is able to do and what they need to do to be able to be effective in their work role. To assist in the identification of need, a knowledge, skills and attitude assessment and analysis of the job description and person specification can be conducted. Learning needs are analysed through appraisal and performance review and prioritised against organisational objectives. Moving back to the example of the community cafe, a training need could be Joe needs to achieve level 3 food hygiene award so he can supervise trainees in catering. Florrie needs to increase volunteer recruitment. Once the learning needs have been identified, they can be prioritised onto a training and personal development plan. These need to be linked to organisational objectives. Below are 2 organisational objectives and training objectives. Let's start with Florrie. She needs to be able to recruit, train and retain volunteers. Training actions could be work shadowing, the volunteer coordinator at the volunteer centre. Here Florrie could look at how an experienced volunteer coordinator recruits her volunteers. And then after this Florrie could attend Looking After Your Volunteers course at the local Council for Voluntary Services. Could work shadow, but we would need money for a training course, for example £50. Joe needs to supervise new volunteers and needs a level 3 food hygiene award. This could be delivered at the local college for a fee.